Hey viewers, welcome to Real Astrology. Once again, I'm Manita Lenka. I'm a Vedic Astrologer, and today I'm going to be discussing a very important transit, which is happening again in Aries. Yes, it happened last year also in the month of May till June. So this is not the first time it's happening. So because of Rahu's stay in the sign of Aries. Yes, it had happened. So please understand that this transit is going to be bringing about something based on what happened last year. So please go back and see what happened from the 24th of May till the 18th of June, 2022. Sorry, eyes are not that great. So the vision is not that great. So that's the reason, the eyesight, I would say. So request you to watch the video also that I had made earlier in the month of May 2022. That will help you understand this transit better. So when is this transit happening? This transit has already happened when I'm making this video on the 12th of March, and it is going to be till the 6th of April, 2023. Very important transit. Why? Because Venus and Rahu, they are close to each other. They are friendly to each other, and Venus will try to tame this Rahu Ketu energy, definitely. Ketu is already there in the sign ruled by Venus. And Rahu is going to be in the sign of Aries conjunct Venus. And Venus is the Shukracharya, the teacher or the guru of the Daityas, the demons. So this becomes like, the Rahu energy is magnanimous, as you all know, and this amplifies the energies of Venus even more. Because, a teacher also needs a good disciple, a good student, isn't it? So here we are going to be discussing this in this video. But before I go and dive deeper into this video about Venus-Rahu conjunction, which is the most talked about and the hottest topic right now, I would like to share with you a couple of things. Please bear with me if I'm taking too long, because Rahu energy can only be tamed by goddess Durga. So the magnanimous goddess Durga also. So I'll be sharing with you what exactly is happening, what I'm planning to do, so that you all can also get the benefit out of all this, what I'm thinking of sharing with you. Okay, so let me start with the Maharishi Parashara conference, which is taking place in the month of November. And there's a lecture that I'll be taking up on this day, November 18th. So please book your slots now. There are many profound teachers who are going to be there for their lectures. So do join in and book your slot with the early bird discount VL108. If you will, punch in, you will get that discount. Even 10.8% discount is there. So please book. Registration is open at parashara.com. Please go back and click the link. And I will be telling you about the transits. So it is very essential to understand what the transits are. And I think after this lecture, you will be well equipped with the notes handy with you, because I'll be doing the presentation. So you can just, refer to the notes and just predict yourself how the transits are going to be impacting you. Now, this is from the 22nd of March to the 30th of March, 2023. We have Chaitra Navratri. So I am going to be organizing this Durga SHAPTASHATI Paath. There are priests, pujaris, panditjis lined up, and definitely we all can be a part of it. So you can just drop an email at vlastrology24@gmail.com for all the details. It's going to be only 2 slots are there till if at all we have more priests lined up, then maybe I will extend the slots also. But at the moment, it's 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. India time. So please see as per your time zone, if you can manage to join in. You can join in for the whole puja also for 2 hours, or maybe, you can do the sankalpa for 10 minutes and then you can leave. And the pujari, the panditji will do, the priest will do the ritual genuinely. Please be rest assured, and you will definitely be getting the results also. Goddess Durga, is going to be taking away all our miseries and troubles, and whatever we are going through. It is really, high time that we seek her blessings, and we come out of the issues that we are facing. It is believed that during these 9 nights, you can feel her presence, and she roams around to meet the devotees also. So when you're part of it, so definitely you're cleansing yourself also, and you're going to be seeking her blessings, special blessings during these 9 nights, pious 9 nights of Goddess Durga. And it's said that when you are reciting Durga Saptashati, or hearing it or listening to it, it removes many problems in life. So this is something, we are arranging. It's a selfless service, but yes, it's a paid service, because there are priests who are going to be putting a lot of effort in doing these in this puja, and we need all the ingredients also to arrange or to offer, like flowers, garlands, and sweets, and all those rituals that we have to do. So we offer all those offerings. Okay, so enough of talking about this. So just you can book a slot for yourself, and then we'll see. So Venus is going to be transiting this zone of Aries, and it's going to be conjunct Rahu. So what we can anticipate, Venus is the planet of love, luxury, romance, and it is going to be leading to amplifying impact, sex, desire, intimacy, fertility, affection, financials, because it rules in the natural zodiac 2nd and the 7th houses also. So definitely Venus is all about aesthetics, furniture, redecoration, arts, drama, literature, performing, whatever you see in sync with your beauty, or your looks, your comforts, that the luxury of life, that is something which is Venus about. And it is also about relationships, mainly relationships, how your relationship and bonding with others is. Especially Venus denotes the female counterparts. It also denotes the film industry, the glam industry. So when it is with the magnifying and distracted Rahu, because Rahu is a cursed one, it is like split into 2 halves, and it actually denotes the thieving. He was the one who actually went into the lane of the gods to acquire the nectar. So that is why he's considered to be a deceiving one. So when you have Venus and Rahu combination, so the impact of deceiving is amplified. Like you want to be involved in some uncalled for activities even more, and it is like you're going to be getting distracted. So that is why I've told do not get distracted during this time. Be focused, because all that glitters is not gold. Maybe you will adopt some unfair means, and then you will regret that why did you do it. So when they are conjunct together, the surroundings become very beautiful, organized, because Rahu will be amplifying the energies of Venus, and Venus is complementing this particular planet. Do remember that last year when this happened, Venus and Rahu were in the sign of Aries, and Mars was in the sign of Pisces conjunct Jupiter. And Saturn was at that time also looking at this zone. So this is nothing new which is happening. Saturn will be aspecting this zone during this time as well. So you might feel that there are certain energies which are blocking you, restricting you, because Saturn is debilitated in the sign of Aries, not to forget. So this will bring about a lot of energies towards doing things in a restricted manner also. It is not going to go outbounds. But remember, when this happened, at that time, Amber Heard and Johnny Depp case also triggered. So film industry, glam industry is always in the news when Rahu and Mars and Venus combination happens. Also, it might bring about some inflation, as we are hearing. Inflation is going outbounds. Basics, the basics. Aries is basics, necessities. So they will also get triggered. So for basics, also you have to struggle. Maybe there is too much of inflation, and you have to pay heftily for whatever smaller things also you're buying. So I am going to be feeling that you're going to be feeling that if you will enhance your knowledge and do not fall prey to whatever is sold to you on the media, on the social networking, so you will be actually experiencing this transit to be better. Rather than falling prey to the social media too much. Don't get carried away. Whatever glitters is not gold, and whatever is given to you is not the correct picture. So be careful about that. Be open-minded, be open-minded and receptive to the change also, because there is something which we are going to be experiencing even more. Bigger brands will be in getting expensive, and people will definitely be able to buy. The capacity will also increase in certain strata of the society. It's not going to be equally distributed. Bigger expenses, bigger brands, they'll be selling. Social influencers will be doing really well on the YouTube, etc. Because Rahu is photography also, and Venus is arts also. The YouTubers, as I said, they'll be doing well. And Rahu is a foreigner, so foreign travels will increase, tourism will increase during this time, and you will be more interested in the secret knowledge, because Venus is secrecy also. Why? Because Venus is women, and women only hold in their womb the fetus. So when it is so that means we have the capacity to hide. So that is why we can hold the baby inside us. So, and also you must have experienced many a times female counterparts, women, they know that somebody is looking at them from back. Somebody is constantly hounding, or is actually constantly staring at them. So that happens when Venus is in the in the sign of Aries, and Venus is with Rahu. So that amplifies. That is why secret knowledge, maybe occult sciences, tarot, numerology, astrology, all these areas, Vastu, all these areas will be also amplified. People will be following these kind of people even more. But don't fall prey to the touts, to the half-baked information or distorted information that you're getting, which is selling elsewhere. Please follow the right kind of astrologers. Even if it's not me, I am not promoting myself here, but please, this is a divine science. If you are not going to take the right kind of, seek the right kind of astrologer, of course, that is also predestined. But if you don't follow the right kind of advice during this time, you can fall prey to the wrong astrologer, and maybe the predictions backfire even more. Because as I said, don't get distracted, don't get defocused, don't fall prey to what is selling. So just focus on your on the right kind of advice, please, or wait till the time Venus leaves this zone. Because I'm not taking readings when this transit is happening, because I know people will feel. That is why I'm postponing it after 6th of April, or maybe after the mid April only. I'm booking the readings. So I do every reading as per Muhurta. That is why we must follow astrology as per the astrologer's knowledge. Because if we are not following the Muhurta, that means we are not actually ourselves following astrology well. So that is why Muhurta is very important, and I follow that as well. So yeah, so you have to be very open-minded, as I said, to the change. Maybe you can change your look, you can color your hair in a very different manner, or you can do the cosmetic surgery. If you are going to start anything new, maybe some new YouTube channel if you have to open up, so you can do it during this time as well. You have to also check the condition of Mars. Mars is in Gemini all through, and Mars is going to be impacting your verbal communication even more. So the dispositor lord, where Venus and Rahu are posited, this is the sign where Saturn debilitates, and Mars is the ruler, and Mars is going to be in Gemini sign. So your speech will be restricted. Your thought process will be, very, very serious towards whatever you do. So this approach will actually uplift you as well. So don't judge people in a in a way that you are you only get that backlash. So you have to be very cautious about when you're commenting about others, you're talking about others, and also save energy for making up with people, rather than wasting your energy on frivolous talks and waste your time. So don't fall prey to the negatives around. And also this is going to be giving you a lot of people who are involved in extramarital, or this can bring about all those in limelight scandals. This is a scandalous kind of a combination which is happening in the sky. All right. So yeah, I think why did I? Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not stop share. Sorry. I forgot to stop. I thought I'm visible. Anyhow, so this is the combination which is happening. And we do have to check the nakshatra transits. So now I thought I'm not sharing the screen. Now I realize that I'm okay. So now Venus will be transiting through Aries. And what is the nakshatra transit of Venus? So that is very important. Okay. See, Venus will be in Ashwini nakshatra, which is ruled by Ketu. Okay. Ketu is in Libra sign. So Venus will be giving the results of Ketu to start with. That is of the more towards isolation, more towards healing, because Venus is Shukracharya, is also Sanjeevani. So healing others, meditating, healing yourself, that is something which will be the highlight of Ashwini Nakshatra from 12th to the 23rd of March. Okay, this is happening. Bharani Nakshatra, 23rd March to the 3rd of April. So now Bharani Nakshatra transit is double the impact of Venus. So Venus will be giving the results more of the, as far as your financials and relationship is concerned, you'll be more focused on that. Creativity will be on its peak, and you will be more inclined towards the artistic bent of mind. Venus will also be transiting through Kritika Nakshatra, one charan here in the Aries sign, and 3 padas or the 3 quarters in Taurus sign. So from the 3rd to the 6th, it's going to be in Aries, and then from 6th to the 15th, it's going to be in Taurus Kritika. So why I'm sharing with you this? Because I will be sharing the Tara Chakra also. Also remember, the exact conjunction will be in Ashwini Nakshatra on the 20th of March. After 20th of March, when Venus is ahead of Rahu, so it is breaking the chain of Rahu-Ketu axis. So it is going to be moving ahead, and it is going to be giving it will start leaving this Rahu and will start giving its own results. So Venus's impact will be better if at all you have a good Venus in your horoscope also. You have to check if you are in the Dasha of Venus, Rahu, Ketu, or Sun when the transits are happening. Also, Saturn is looking here. So Saturn Dasha also plays a very important role. And not to forget Mars, because Mars is the ruler of Aries sign. It's the first sign. So you will be very, very, jumpy. You will be very much involved in, doing or taking initiative and doing things in a bigger manner. Okay. Then as per the Tara Chakra, when it is the nakshatra of Ashwini, so when you have to see what is your birth nakshatra, then you have to see where the transit is happening. Suppose it is your Saturn's nakshatra you're born in. So if it is Saturn's nakshatra, so this Ketu Ashwini nakshatra is the 3rd nakshatra, 3rd Tara. So you will feel little disturbed. It will give you some obstacles, hurdles even more. So see if you are born in Saturn Dasha. If you're born in Rahu's Dasha, then this Ketu's nakshatra, that is Ashwini nakshatra, would be the 5th nakshatra, 5th Tara. So this might give you obstacles and hurdles, related to your children, related to your, your financials also. Lastly, it would be Moon's Dasha. If you are in Moon's Dasha, then Ketu's transit of, Ashwini transit of Venus will give you a little difficult time. Maybe, your health issue will be there, or, some loans, litigations, you're going to be entrapped in, and it might take a little longer duration, and it might impact your mental strength also. When it is Bharani transit, okay, from the 23rd onwards, it is going to be Bharani transit, as I've mentioned here. So 23rd of March to the 3rd of April, you have to see if you have any prominent planets in Bharani, or if you are born under the nakshatras of Mercury, Jupiter, and Mars. You're born under the nakshatras, or you have prominent planets in Mercury, Jupiter, and Mars. So this nakshatra is 3, 5, 7 from there. So this is not going to be a favorable transit. Then in Kritika, when Venus is going to be transiting, so check if you are born under Ketu, Saturn or Rahu Dasha, then this transit is not going to be favorable as far as your financials, as far as your health, as far as your overall picture is concerned. Some problem or the other obstacles you will be feeling. It's not going to be the same. It depends on your Dasha also, and it also depends on the placement of these planets in your chart. If they are well placed, the results will minimize. That is why it is very essential to check your particular horoscope. Now, coming to the subscription, I'm going to be asking for subscription today. Please do subscribe. Don't go away. I have seen people just come and watch and they don't subscribe, because all my sessions are live sessions. Whenever I'm doing YouTube videos, I'm not editing anything. I'm just making live videos extempore. I don't have a script. I just speak extempore. I explain everything in the initial summary part. What exactly is this particular transit I am going to be talking about every time? So you won't regret, for sure. You will definitely be having taking something away while you're learning astrology from this channel. Okay, so thank you so much for the ones who have been watching and who have subscribed already and who have been just supporting me every time. I'm growing slowly, but it's not that I'm stagnant, So thank you so much to the ones who are with me from a long time. Thank you. I love you all, respect you all for whatever you all do. And I don't delete any comments, good, bad, ugly, they're there. Yes, there are certain words that YouTube has some restrictions. So maybe if you write some filthy language, foul language, they automatically get deleted. Okay, so don't mind me doing that. I have opted for it. Any foul language is not entertained here. But yes, otherwise, I'm definitely going to be giving you answers to your questions whenever I get time. And rest, God is kind. So I wish and pray for you all to grow. Okay, so let's start with the predictions. Check your ascendant, moon, and Dasha sign, and see where, suppose you're in the Dasha of Saturn, see where your Saturn is. Suppose your Saturn is in Virgo. So in your natal chart, in your birth chart, so make Virgo your first house and then check the transits from there. Okay, so from Virgo, if you see, this is the 8th house transit. Okay, from Saturn, if you're in Saturn Dasha. So this might give you some health issues, or there will be some scandals that you can get entrapped in. So be careful about it. Though I will be making the video and predictive also here. Okay. So let's start with the predictive. I hope the screen is sharing. So let's start with Aries natives first. Okay. So as you know, this is all live. And please do change the time zone timings. Okay. So for Aries natives, this transit of 1 second. 1 sec. Okay. So for Aries, this transit of Venus is going to be taking place in your first house, and it is going to be conjunct Rahu, and is going to be giving the results of 2nd as well as your 7th house also. You see, when Venus is in the sign of Aries, this brings a lot of creativity. You cannot sit idle. You want to do things. You have a lot of curiosity, many things are going on in your head. You can't sit constant. Any planet, whichever is transiting here, Aries is a sign of inception, sign of start. It's a basic sign, sign of basics also. So you will be very much involved in new things. You want to think in a very different manner about your relationship. Now you want to magnify the results of, you want to think in a different manner as to how you can improvise on your relationship, how you can work through your self. If at all you want to go in for any kind of cosmetic surgery or anything to do with your relationship, now is the time when you will be thinking about any kind of essentials that you're looking for. Now you will be actually focusing more on that. Rahu is an amplifying energy. Mars is the ruler of this disposition lord, is also in the sign of Gemini. So you will be more creative, more communicative, and you will be taking the support of people around you to grow. And this is going to be giving you a lot of passion and love, and you will be very wise. You'll be acquiring more knowledge, but do not fall prey to the what do you call the the deceptive energies, because Rahu is deceptive. Rahu is can demean you also in front of others. So be careful about your whatever you're conveying to others. It should not be hurtful. It should not be that you're going overboard in making money. No, I want to do this also, I want to do this, I want to try out everything to the hit and trial method, that no, I will be successful. This might give you a very good proposal also during this time related to your marriage, partnership, as well as business. So you have to be very cautious about before signing the contract. Read it very carefully. This definitely will bring about some good news coming your way, because this is going to make some significant changes in your life. Saturn is looking here, being the ruler of the 11th house also. So this might bring about financial growth, multiply the financials, because being the ruler of the 2nd and 11th house, there is a culmination energy here as well. Balance approach is required right now. Do not at any cost fall prey to going haywire, hasty decision, impulsive decisions. You might make all those, and then you might just feel that, no, I shouldn't have done that. You might be very confident. You might be making bold decisions now. Maybe you'll be going up to somebody and proposing, just going overboard in that. So that is something which will help you in, the inner you might just come up suddenly, which was just latent energy, and now it is going to get magnified. Increased attention will be there to the partner, or the partner will be proposing to you. You have been dating. Now I'm giving you a few dates. Make a note, because initially it will be in Gandanta, so you have to be careful about that energy from the 12th to the 15th, roughly. It is going to be in Gandanta. Gandanta is a very restless kind of an energy. You want to do things, it's not happening, so you get a little irritated and jittery. Don't worry, things will get better with time. So 15th to the 17th is good time to connect with your family, your financials. 17th to the 20th, good time to communicate with your siblings, your neighbors. Maybe you'll be traveling short journeys on cars. 20th to 23rd is a good time to connect with your mother, your home, redoing your home, decorating your place. 23rd to the 26th is a good time to connect with your partner romantically. You'll be very passionate, or maybe you'll be very creative. Some dance, drama, some entertainment is involved here. 26th to 29th, you have to be very cautious about your expenditures. Maybe you have some litigation going on, so this might aggravate things. You have to spend a lot of money on the court case, etc. Be careful and take care of your health also, and fitness regime also. Be perfumed well. Okay, keep yourself good looking. Maintain your good look. Good looking is not that you have to be, having good features, etc., good color. No, any color. What I mean to say is that you have to be presentable. Okay, you have to be well dressed, comb your hair well. All that is very important during this time. 29th or to the 31st of March is the time when you might have some complications in your relationship, or you might propose to the person you have been dating. You meeting with that person, the right kind of person, is also possible. 31st March to the 3rd of April is the time you have to take care of your health, eating habits. You might fall prey to the sudden events. Okay, so take care. 3rd of April to the 6th of April is the time when you will be traveling, planning your journeys, overseas income, or connecting with the guru, the right kind of people. Cosmetic surgery also, you can go ahead on this day. Coming to the next sign, that is Taurus. So make a note of the dates. Dates are very, very essential. Taurus. So for Taurus natives, being the ruler of your first house, Rahu, Venus are going to be conjunct in the sign of Aries in your 12th house. And this is going to give you a lot of changes now. Changes which involve your spirituality, your subconscious mind. You're going to be thinking about your expenditures very wisely. You should control on your unnecessary, unwanted, expenditures. You might be getting involved in too many challenges also during this time. You will understand what exactly is required. Maintaining a low-key profile is the best remedy for you. Unnecessary, confrontations, unnecessary quarrels, these are to be avoided. Also, this will bring about new relationships with the foreigners. Overseas connectivity is going to enhance. You might be just getting involved in some exercises, fitness regime, or you might be a surgeon yourself and performing surgeries during this time, very, successful surgeries. You have to be getting involved in something to do with helping others during this time. Get a girl married, sorry, get a girl educated, and maybe somebody who is unmarried, help her get married also. So this will help you enhance and uplift you yourself also. Some secret relationship might come up, and in the limelight. So take care, scandals or something to do with your relationship issues. Okay, so this might be the time to self-introspect, take care of your financials, study well how you can just park your funds, how you can be more involved in relationship in a very refined manner, in a composed manner, rather than breaking the relationship. So I'm giving you a few dates. Take care of the dates are very important when the transits are happening, because the whole transit can't be the same. So initially it will be in the Gandanta zone. So you have to be very careful if you're planning any journeys from the 12th to the 15th. 15th to the 17th is a good time for cosmetic surgery, makeup, or maybe, buying some thing related to your clothes or jewelry or looking good, perfume, anything which uplifts you from the outside. So you might be getting involved in some expenditures on the 15th to the 17th. 17th to the 20th is a good time for working through your financials, getting connected with your family, also having dinner, lunch together. All that is also quite likely. 20th to the 23rd is a time when you will be having some conversations with your siblings, or maybe you will be meeting the right kind of people, and maybe some short journeys on cards. And maybe you are going to be working through your financials now, or the potential partner that you have been waiting for might come from the overseas lands. So quite possible. And 23rd to the 26th is the time when you will be redoing your place. You will be working through your financials. Maybe you will be traveling and coming back and resting, or maybe you're working from home during these 3 days. So you're spending time with your family members also, quite likely. Some entertainment is also on cards, getting connected with your childhood days, or redoing your place, or renovating, or buying a vehicle. That is also quite possible. 26th to the 29th is the time when you will be connecting with the romantic partner of yours, dating somebody, proposing to that person you have been waiting for, or maybe, you will be going in for the childbirth. PCOD, I have seen when Venus and Rahu are together, generally. So take care of your lower abdominal region also on the 29th to the 31st of March. That's the time when you have to take care. 31st of March to the 3rd of April is the time when you will be, coming across somebody, proposing that person, getting involved in some business activity. It's an explosive and an expansive energy. So you might expand your business also, or maybe you will get connected with your partner, or your partner is going to be having some health issues that you have to take care of. 3rd of April to the 6th of April is the time when you might have some complications in your relationship. So take care. Do not get carried away in your investments also. This is not the right time to go in for the getting overboard in your investments and your financials. Don't make any hasty decisions during this time. Coming to the next sign, that is Gemini. Okay. If I miss on something, please do let me know. So for Gemini natives, this transit is happening in your 11th house, very positive transit, because you have been waiting for this Rahu energy to be tamed and toned down. But thankfully, your two transits which are going to take place, one has already taken place, that is Saturn coming out of your 8th house, and Mars after 6 months will be also transiting your 1st house. So amazing time that you're heading to, good for your financials, financial growth, planning, and of course exploring the latent energies, exploring the new ideas that you have been waiting for, and it is going to uplift you in the circle that you're moving around. They will understand you better. People will be focused on your looks, and they will actually motivate you also, in the other areas of life. You might be doing some new innovative things, something to do with your artistic bent of mind. You'll be learning some new the hobbies that you have, which you have not pursued from a long time. You might be doing that as well. It's also going to be giving you some expenditures on the overseas journeys and overseas lands, or maybe you will be sending off your children to the overseas places, because Venus is going to be looking at Ketu in the 5th house. If at all you have been having any kind of problems and complications in relationship, now is the time that you will be getting the solution. At least it is going to tone down those energies, that complicated relationship that you're entrapped in. Financial opportunities will be given, and you will be growing, and you will be also connecting with people, NGOs, any kind of foreign related, connectivity, or some place where there are certain things that you will be maybe photography. You'll be connecting with social media more, or maybe you'll be an influencer yourself. You might be getting innovative ideas that let's do this, shares, betting, all that is also on cards. Just be careful about your relationship, secret relationship. You can have some complications there, or maybe there can be that the partner is going to be very difficult for you during this time. Maybe you're not going to be getting that kind of support that you have been waiting for. Secret affairs, you should get involved in healing right now, because it's 6th from 6th. So maybe astrology, or you're going to be learning some subjects like occult sciences, something to do with the hidden realms. So that is also going to be enhanced during this time. Also, worship goddess Durga, as I've said, initially, in the initial part. You should actually worship goddess Durga, or you can just worship goddess Lakshmi during this time. It's very, very important to connect with the divine and take their help, and it will uplift you as a person also. I'm giving you a few dates. 12th to the 15th is going to be in the Gandanta zone. So that's the time when you have to be careful about your relationship with your friends, with the people, your community you move around in. 15th to the 17th is the time when you might be traveling overseas. Some overseas income might just come in. The inflow is there. Expenditures will also be there on the 15th to the 17th. So take care. 17th to the 20th is a good time for some cosmetic makeup makeover, or, doing your hair, or, going to the salon, or getting the cosmetic surgeries done, or something like, you have been planning from a long time. Mars is also there in the 1st house. So you have to be taking care of the aggression and the arguments you can get involved with so just take care of all that. And take care of 20th to the 23rd. You might connect with your family. You might be working through your financials. There are a lot of fluctuations you have been going through in financials. So you might just get the solution now. So 20th to the 23rd, just connect with your family and just do things which actually help you. Connect with your family members, and take their help and advice also. You might be very emotional on these 2-3 days. 23rd to the 26th, you might just be traveling short journeys, or maybe you will be very imaginative. You'll be getting involved in some creative energy, something related to communication, writing, especially writing, speech, and maybe, you might take up some dancing course. You want to just brush up your skills. So 23rd to the 26th would be that time. 26th to the 29th of March would be the time when you want to redo your place. You want to buy a property, or you want to buy a vehicle. If at all you have to just sign the documents, before reading, do not do that. Just read everything thoroughly. 29th of March to the 31st of March is the time when you might just connect with your partner. It might just bring about some confusion also. There can be communication gap. So just make sure that you are having good time, having a good connection, and not just going in for the external forces, just making you make wrong choices and wrong decisions. Maybe, some people might instigate you, and you have complications in your relationship because of them. So don't get involved with the people who are just backstabbing you. 31st March to the 3rd of April is the time when you will be working towards your financials, towards your health, servitude attitude. Maybe, you will be very meticulous in your approach to do things. So that will be good for you if you can, follow a strict diet, also a strict routine. So Saturn will also be happier. Okay. 3rd April to the 6th of April is the time when you will be planning to get married, potential partner, relationship might trigger, or maybe in business also you will be getting some money from the outside or the overseas. Okay, so this is a good time for relationship, getting connected with your partner also. Coming to the next sign, that is Cancer. So for Cancer natives, this Venus is ingress is in your 10th house. See, 10th house, Rahu energy is also there. So this is a very positive time for enhancing and uplifting your career. This is a good time to get connected with the influential people or the female counterparts, especially take their help. The intensity and the passion is also going to be increasing during this time at the place of work, maybe with somebody. It also leads to scandals. So be careful. Maybe somebody from the place of work might just bring you down, or maybe there is something which is happening behind your back. So you have to be cautious about that. Some, love interest might be waiting for you at the place of work. If you're waiting to propose that person, you can do that also. Maybe you will attract new admirers, you will be looking good, you'll be you're charismatic, and you will attract people during this time. But your work should not get suffered, because Rahu energy is, as I said, don't distract yourself from the focus that you have. Just stay focused and you will definitely achieve those goals. Some new businesses, some new investment planning is happening. Also, some purchase of land, property, or related to your vehicle purchase is also quite possible. You might be thinking of changing the place or redoing your place also, or maybe there's a renovation going on or change of office and the place of work is also underway. So you might have to, be prepared for the changes which are happening. See, layoffs also happen when Rahu and Venus are happening in the 10th house conjunction. Make a note of the dates that I'm giving you. 12th to the 15th, just be careful because that's a transitional mode. So it's in Gandanta, of course. Venus is in Gandanta, so you have to take care of your place of work. Maybe, you will be you're waiting for that promotion or something, which uplifts you, you're not getting. So you might feel a little uneasy on the 12th to the 15th. 15th to the 17th is the time when you will be connecting with the potential partner at the place of work, or maybe, your own friendship, might turn into a good relationship, very strong relationship. Quite possible that you will be going in for some investments also during this time, and you'll be getting some money also this day. 17 to the 20th is a time when you will have to be cautious about your relationship with the overseas people, travel planning, or maybe you're traveling also on this day. So some expenditures on the gadgets, on jewelry, on clothes, on flashy things, you will be spending on, especially on the 17th to the 20th. 20th to the 23rd is the time when you will be having a lot of restlessness, uneasiness. Maybe you are going in for some change of looks, or maybe there's a surgery that you're heading to, a cosmetic surgery that you're heading to. So you can go in for that, of course. 20th to the 23rd is a conducive phase. Also, from the 23rd to the 26th is a time when you will be figuring it out, how you can work through your financials, how you can connect with your family, how you can be very focused on your goal that you have set. So this is the time when you will be connecting with those people who are going to be guiding you through. So it's a good time to uplift yourself financially. It is definitely a good positive time. 26th to the 29th is the time when you will be connecting with your siblings, your sister, your brother, and your teachers. Maybe, somebody from the workplace might be coming home, so you might be treating them. So that is also possible. Maybe you'll be going in for some short journey, from morning till the evening, you're traveling, but you're going to be very, you have to analyze things very well. And you have to take care of your siblings' health. Maybe, sibling might fall sick. So take care of that. 29 to the 31st is the time when you might be purchasing a property, land, or, you're thinking of signing some contracts, redoing your place, shifting out from the place where you live, your place of abode, or you're buying a vehicle. Just read everything carefully, because Ketu is in your 4th house. So you have to read everything very cautiously and carefully, minutely, and then go ahead with the signing of the documents. 31st March to the 3rd of April is the time when you will connect with your partner, with the or maybe you'll be proposing that person you have been dating, or some ex-one comes into your life. The ex-partner comes into your life because from the 10th is the 8th house. The 5th house is the 8th house. So it might give you some complications at the place of work. You might just get carried away, by or influenced by others at the place of work, and you make wrong decisions. Don't quit your job because others will influence you. They will try to influence you. Okay. The 3rd of April to the 6th of April is the time you have to take care of your health. You have to take care of the fitness regime, or the diet control, or you have to be taking rest at this time, because you're burnt out, you're doing too much, you're studying, you're working, you're doing many things, multitasking. So you need to take rest, otherwise you're just simply going to burn yourself out. Okay. So take care of the dates. Just let me know if at all anything matched up. They can be that some things don't. So it's just pardon me for that. I tried. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Leo. So for Leo natives, this transit is going to be in your 9th house, and 9th house transit being the ruler of your 10th and your 3rd. So this definitely will be giving you some connection with the overseas people, journeys on cards. Maybe you will get more opportunities from the other lands. You will be very confident, and it will give you some connection with the people who are going to uplift you. You'll be acquiring knowledge, you'll be doing things which actually gives you that support, and that kind of confidence. You're not going to be ignoring the nitty-gritties. You're going to be focused on things in a very minutely, in a detailed manner. You need to figure out how you can uplift yourself at the place of work, and how you can connect with your people around you. Journeys are very important, for you. They're going to be actually helping you learn more. And this is the 12th house from the 10th where this transit is happening. So this might bring about some changes at the place of work, maybe the department change, portfolio change, or job change. That is also quite likely. You will get the job, once, especially, you keep trying and you get it when Venus transits your 10th house. In the 10th house, it is going to give you some support. So wait for that. But still, keep trying, because Venus and Rahu combination in the 9th house will give you a lot of knowledge. You will be able to take the risks now. So you're going to be, opening up. You're going to be quite, opening up to the horizons. You're not just confining yourself. So you should actually look at the bigger picture now. And don't get carried away by the aggression and, just losing your cool during this time. Okay. This will be a good time for you to make decisions related to your financials also, and any kind of connection with the people. You should not disconnect with people, and do not get carried away in making money through the wrong means. People will give you those kinds of offers also. So do not take it. It is not the time to make wrong choices. Okay. So I'm giving you a few dates which you really need to figure out what is suitable for you to do. So 12th March to the 15th of March is the time when you will have some complications related to your work, and maybe people are not understanding you. There can be some journeys on cards. Maybe you're traveling, so this might bring about the real you. Your skillful you. Also enhance your skills, maybe enroll yourself in a course or learn more about whatever you're working for. So uplift yourself. 15th to the 17th is the time when you will be connecting with your workers, your colleagues, your bosses, your seniors. At this time, you will be forming a good connection. There will be some new, some changes that will come up at the place of work also. Quite possible that you will meet people from the overseas, and you will sign the documents, some delegations coming in, and it is also kind of a contract with your partner. Maybe you will be meeting a potential partner at the place of work. 17th to the 20th is the time when you will connect with your siblings, older siblings, or the friends or the community you move around in is going to actually uplift your relationship. You might just come up with connection with the people in a very, in a very communication wise, it is going to be actually very strong. It'll build you. So you should actually not lose your cool, your temperament, and do not just, judge others during this time, especially. Just flow with the flow. 20th to the 20th March to the 23rd of March, outflow of money is shown. So you have to take care of your expenditures. Maybe some overseas places you are traveling, you're going to be spending, or you're just spending in the hospital. Maybe, somebody is there in the hospital, you're spending, or you yourself are performing surgery, or you're in the healing profession. So you're going to be doing all those things to heal others also. 23rd to the 26th is the time when you will be going in for some look change, your persona change, your personality change. You'll be working through your, your purchasing of some, you'll be spending on your looks a lot. Maybe you'll be buying some clothes, perfume, or jewelry, or clothes which are flashy. All that you might just be going in for, because Leos actually have a very subtle taste. So you might buy something in blue, blue color. That's something which I've seen they have that inclination more, so to the blue color. So 26th to the 29th of March is the time when you will connect with your family. You will work through your financials. You'll be very very careful about your health also, your diet, your eating habits. So maybe you'll be going in for some walks. 29 to the 31st is the time when you will be traveling, short journeys on cards. Complications in relationship might happen. So you have to figure out how you can just reconcile. So this is going to help you also. 31st March to the 3rd of April is the time when you will have some guests coming over. So you're redoing your place. You're going to be fixing something, some new, furniture you're going to be bringing home. So this might be bringing about some changes at the home front. So good for you. Purchasing of vehicle is also on card. Any car, you want to change. 3rd April to the 6th of April is the time to connect with your children, connect with the partner. You might just propose to that person you have been waiting for from a long time to propose. So the proposal might be coming from the other side, maybe, but you're going to be passionately very on that spark, So this is going to be bringing about a lot of passion in your love. Coming to the next sign, that is Virgo. So for Virgo natives, this transit of Venus and Rahu is happening over your 8th house. So you might feel that, there is a lot of passion involved in your relationship. You're going to be very passionate. You're going to be, or maybe you're going to be getting involved in some scandal. So make sure that, you have to be keeping a close check on these zones. On the financial front, some other people's money you'll be handling, or maybe you will be very much involved in the handling of the money, or maybe you will get involved in making money in a very unrighteous manner, or some not in a orthodox manner. It's an unorthodox sign, place. So you might just use your skills in a very different manner, unconventional manner, to make money. It's also about risk taking. Maybe you will be spending or fixing your money in the stock shares. Sudden windfall is also likely. So you will be very much under stress also with Rahu and Venus in the 8th house, and it might just give you some lower abdominal related issues also. Financial decisions might need attention, so take care of that, being the ruler of your 2nd and the 9th house. So this brings about problems and complications with the father also, because it's the 12th house from the 9th. So you have to take care of your father's health as well. From the 2nd house is the 7th house. So it might bring about some enhancement in your partner's wealth also. But take care of your partner's health as well. You might be requiring some support from your in-laws, maybe. I'm giving you a few dates. Make a note. 12th to the 15th of March is the time when Venus will be in Gandanta zone. So make sure that you take care of your health, take care of your financials. 15th to the 17th is the time when you will be traveling, maybe you'll be making some travel plans, how you can just explore the world. All those energies are amplified. 20th to the 23rd is, 17th to the 20th is the time when you might just, come across somebody at the place of work. You're very communicative. You might be seeking help from that partner at the place of work, your co-workers, your colleagues, and you might be a little jittery also during this time with the people at the place of work. You're not getting that kind of acknowledgement. You're not getting that kind of upliftment. You're very uneasy because of that, but you are going to be very, very charismatic also. Your looks, everybody is going to get flowed. So enjoy. People are going to just, maybe propose to you suddenly. Also on the 20th to the 23rd is the time connecting with your friends, the community you move around in. Connect with an NGO, maybe some, creativity, any activity that involves creativity, maybe, acting, dance, drama, learning music, all those can be amplified during this time. 23rd to the 26th is the time some overseas expenditures, outflow of money is there, and you're going to be meeting some clients from the overseas also and talking about money, or maybe some expenditures on the hospital bills also. 26th to the 29th is the time when you will be changing your looks. You'll be working on your self, how you can uplift yourself, how you can look good, how you can be more analytical also. Your skill enhancement is very, very essential. Also for Virgo natives, this is for Virgos, Venus debilitates in the sign of Virgo because Venus is not calculative, and this is a sign of analysis, calculation. Venus is totally, opposite. Doesn't know how to analyze, doesn't know how to do the calculations. He's just for love, luxury, romance. So here Venus feels uneasy. 29th to the 31st of March is the time you have to be careful about your relationship with your parents, with your family members, or maybe, some losses you can incur. So save your money, fix your money well. 29th to the 31st, especially, is the time when you will be eating some food and you might just fall sick also. So take care of that also. Speech, anything to do with speech also, eyesight, you have to take care, okay? 31st March to the 3rd of April is the time for short journeys, communication, writing something, writing a book, launching a book, publishing it, or meeting the right kind of people in your life, and discarding the ones who are not helpful. Okay, 3rd April to the 6th of April is the time when you will be purchasing your vehicle that long pending, which was long pending. So you'll be buying now. And this is the time when you will be making right kind of decisions also related to your, change of place, redoing your place, renovating the place. Okay, buying furniture, changing your tapestry, upholstery. All that is also quite possible. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Libra. So for Libra natives, this transit is happening in your 7th house, being the ruler of the 8th, and also the Lagnesh, which is transiting through your 7th house. So this is going to be very positive for starting a new relationship, especially. You'll be very, charismatic, you'll be attractive, people will get attracted to you, and also, there will be some new artistic bent of mind, ideas will be coming into your head, and you'll be uplifting yourself also. Some new financial opportunities coming your way. You might be having some collaborations also, quite likely that you will be making good connections during this time, but don't get carried away don't make money through unfair means. It's going to actually give you a lot of setbacks in the future. So be careful about that, because Venus is going to be in the 8th house after this transit. So take care of whatever you do, because this is the foundation that you're going to be laying. And after this, there's an eclipse also, which we are heading to next month. So have a good chemistry and bonding in a very righteous manner, in a very clean manner, rather than, just going haywire in your relationship and make wrong decisions and wrong choices, and with wrong people you get connected. That's not going to be helpful. Also, there is a possibility that you will be starting a new business. Something about your looks you'll be working through also, how you can change your looks, how you can look good, cosmetic surgery, etc. Your partner might become very demanding during this time physically. Quite possible. Saturn, though, is taming these energies, but still it is there in the Rahu and Venus are there in the 7th house. So this actually makes you more physically attracted to people. 12th to the 15th March, this Venus is going to be in Gandanta zone. So you have to take care of your relationships during this time. Take care of your relationship and don't make any hasty decisions. 15th to the 17th, take care of your health and your income, your money. 17th to the 20th is the time you'll be more communicative. You might just lose your temper also for a while, and you might just shout or maybe say something bad to your father and then you regret. So don't do that. Don't fall prey to all these things, and then this is of no use later, and it's in a bad taste. 20th to the 23rd is the time when you will be actually learning something new at the place of work. You'll be connecting with people. You'll be very emotional also, maybe that why I'm not getting the results, why I'm not doing great. So you might be a little uneasy and restless also. But similarly, I have seen that, when the other planets also transit the 10th house, it actually gives you aspirations. You want to quit your karma. You want to do your karma in such a manner that you just quit and move ahead. So you will be getting that opportunity now. You'll be moving into that direction where you'll be completing your task. You'll be maintaining good relationship with your co-workers as a team member, as a team leader. Maybe you'll be working very well. 10th house. And then 23rd to the 26th is the time connecting with your older sibling, or maybe people who are uplifting you. You might be meeting for a party, a date. Maybe you'll be proposing to that person who's your friend already, and then suddenly he or she comes up. Quite possible. On the 26th to the 29th is the time for overseas expenditures, or maybe some expenditures on cards. So make sure that you take care of your financials. Budget planning is required. Eat right kind of food also during this time. 29th to the 31st, you might just change your look and you might not be too happy. So make sure that you are planning everything well, because Ketu is in your first house. Ketu detaches you from good looks. Maybe you will not be that what you want to look like. So maybe little heartbreak here and there. 29th to the 31st is the time when you 29th till the 31st March till the 3rd of April is the time when you'll be working through your financials. You'll be connecting with your family. You'll be eating some outside food. Quite possible that you'll be traveling also. 3rd of April to the 6th of April is the time to connect with your siblings, neighbors, proposing the person you have been dating from a long time, communicating your mind, heart, your way of working, how you like to do things. You're just going to be conveying everything to others, and you'll be uplifting yourself, working through your education also. Maybe you'll be getting connected with the people who are from the education institutions background, or financial background. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Scorpio. For Scorpio natives, this transit of Venus and Rahu is happening in your 6th house. Being the ruler of the Lagnesh and the 7th lord, Mars is transiting the 8th house, which is very, very important to check as well. So this might give you health issues, number one. It might give you aspirations. You want to complete everything. You want to grow. You want to do things in a very meticulous and a very systematic manner. But if it's not happening, you get very uneasy. And also, Scorpio sign is a deep sign. It's a transformative sign. So some secrets might be revealed during this time. And also how your relationship, chemistry, bonding with people, other people is. And also how you are going to be, how you're going to be handling the relationship and bonding with others, how you're going to be having that servitude attitude, how you can work through the goals that you have set. Okay, so this is going to be giving you deeper emotions, learning experiences, and also how you can work through your inheritance, how you can work through your financials well, how you can be more focused on your career, and how you can grow. So this will bring about all those energies, but at the same time, this will also create some problems in your relationship. Litigation, etc., is also possible. So make sure that you are well aligned in your relationship, because you might just make wrong moves. You're not disciplined, and then you just get the negatives out of it. So make sure that you are going to be focusing on the right kind of things right now. Carefully, examine everything carefully and then make decisions. Don't just part ways. It's very easy to part ways from everybody, from the relationship you are in. But the best part would be if you are in the relationship and understanding the person. Saturn is also looking at this zone, so it might bring about some close watch on your thought process, okay, and how your routine life is. So be focused, don't procrastinate, and just follow the right path. And this Saturn will also help you, okay? Be more communicative. It will help you to understand other person's mind better. So I'm giving you a few dates. 12th to the 15th is the time when Venus will be in Gandanta zone. So you have to take care of your relationship, your litigation, loans. You have to be careful about how you work through the other people, other people's, how you can do for others. So all that you have to work through during the 12th to the 15th of March. 15th of March to the 17th of March is the time when you can have complications with your partner, or maybe meeting a potential partner or some ex-partner coming into your life. 15th to the 17th of March. 17th to the 20th of March is again a very complicated time, related to your relationship with your partner. You might become very aggressive or physically charged up, and maybe you're not able to handle the money matters properly and in a meticulous manner during this time. So this might bring about some changes in your in the way of your working also. Okay, it's going to be better only. Be more communicative during this time and take the help of the experts if you're going to be investing your money, parking your funds. 20th to the 23rd is the time when you'll be traveling, some overseas journeys on cards. Maybe you'll be planning your trips, adventure trips, or maybe with your partner you want to travel and you just want to explore the world. So that's also quite possible. 23rd March to the 26th of March is the time when you might just be working, taking the help of your colleagues and your partners, business, in the business also, at the place of work also. You will be actually, very charismatic. People will get attracted to you during this time, and you might just be making, a big deal out of it also. So enjoy it because people are flocking and you're flattered. 26th to the 29th is the time when you will be having some kind of coordination with your friends. Maybe, you'll be proposing that person you have been dating, or maybe you are having some irritable relationship with your siblings, maybe with your older sibling, you're having a lot of complications. Your financial aspect you have to work through very carefully, very meticulously during this time. Be more analytical, be more calculative, especially during the 26th till the 29th of March. 29th of March to the 31st of March is the time when you might be just traveling overseas for education, or maybe you'll be coming across a potential partner from overseas also, some delegate coming in, and then, you'll be, in the due course, you'll get attracted to somebody. So that is also quite possible. And a good time to heal yourself and others, if you're a doctor yourself. So this is a very positive time, 29th to the 31st of March. 31st of March to the 3rd of April is the time when you will be working through your looks. You might just purchase something which uplifts you outwardly, maybe some jewelry, or maybe some good clothes, flashy clothes, or you are going to be changing your looks. That is also quite possible. 3rd April to the 6th of April is the time when you will be working through your financials, connecting with your family members, purchasing some things which are very expensive also. Maybe some books you will be buying, and maybe you're writing something which actually is going to help you make money also in the future. Okay, so okay, did I miss out on career for Libra? So sorry. So for Libra natives, actually, I'll just briefly tell you in Scorpio sign only that, for Libra natives, this transit is in your 7th house. So it is going to definitely uplift you at the place of work. It's the 8th lord. So there will be some obstacles and hurdles. Don't just take it easy, Libra, because, you might just make some wrong choices, So you have to be very careful, stick on to the job you're in. And if at all you are jobless, if you don't have the job, then this might bring about some new avenues opening for you. And you see, there is for Libra, I've seen 10th house is Cancer sign. So there is a lot of fluctuation. There's a lot of movement in the job. And there are a lot of emotions attached to the job also. So then it becomes a little difficult if you are, not being practical. Okay. Coming to the next sign. So Scorpio I have already covered. So let's do the next one, that is Sagittarius, because I missed out on Libra. Sagittarius. For Sagittarius natives, this transit of Rahu and Venus is going to be in your conjunction, is going to be in your 5th house, and being the ruler of the 11th and the 6th. So this will give you a lot of creative abilities. You are going to be looking at things in a very different manner. You might just come across the ex-partner, and it might just trigger things and might bring about some uneasiness also. You are going to be you're going to be starting some new relationships also. Creative energies are heightened. Your interest in the artistic spheres is going to amplify as well. And the passion is also going to be very, very amplified. And maybe, you'll be getting attached to the partner very in a physical manner more rather than the a deeper emotional plane. And you will be getting inspired by what others are doing. So this is actually a good time for new opportunities, creating new opportunities for yourself, uplifting yourself, understanding things, the advanced things now, so that you are up to date. So uplift your professional circle, your romantic arena also. So this will definitely uplift you, and any kind of targets that you have or achieving of goals is there. So all that is also on cards. Don't expect any thing to happen which clears the doubts, etc. In relationship. Maybe there is something hidden, some secret is there which might just come up and might just upset you. So be careful. And of course, very good time for investments in case you have to plan your investments in stocks, shares, some hidden realms. So this is a good time for doing so. That those opportunities you're going to be getting as well. Marriage on cards in case you're planning one. So you will be able to. 12th to the 15th of March is the time you have to maintain cordial relationship in your relationship with your partner, a romantic partner. Okay. And you can be very creative also during this time. You might just paint something out of the blue and it just comes out to be a masterpiece. 15th to the 17th of March is the time when you have to take care of your health, your relationship with others, how you talk to people, how you serve people, how you are following your strict routine. That will actually be decided. 17th to the 20th of March is the time when you might just meet the potential partner, or maybe the partner gets very aggressive also. So take care of your chemistry and bonding with in your relationship, in your business relationship, in your marriage, or maybe you will come across somebody to get married also. This is going to trigger. 20th to the 23rd, you have to take care of your health. You have to take care of your financials also. Maybe you lose some money and then, you are a little uneasy that day. 23rd to the 26th is the time when you might just recover and you might just make some chunk of money, or maybe you're going to be traveling with your partner or meeting a potential partner while on the journey. You might just come across somebody. So that is also quite possible. 26th to the 29th of March is the time you have to be very careful about your planning, the work, the job, the goals at the place of work. There can be that people are not understanding what you're doing. You're doing it very differently, very unconventional way of doing things. So this might just bring about jealousy in others. So you have to be, careful if people are conspiring against you. You have put the effort, so wait for the right time. It will be acknowledged. But you have to be following the nitty-gritties, get into the depths of everything. Only then you will be able to get the clarity as to what you want actually. What is it that is the blocking energy? Then you will be able to uplift yourself. 29th to the 31st is the time when you will have some potential partner coming into your life, some investments also being planned well, and maybe you'll be saving some money also during this time. But be careful, you might just be having some detaching energies in your relationship with your friends, the circle that you move around in. The best remedy would be that you actually should help your friends, guide them in the spheres they are stuck in. Okay. And lastly, 31st March to the 3rd of April, you might have some expenditures maybe on, some astrological books, etc. you're going to be buying, or maybe you will be traveling, or maybe you will be spending on some cosmetics also, quite possible. And there are certain hidden relationships, a hidden relationship might just come into limelight. So be careful about that. Some extramarital relationship. 3rd April to the 6th of April is the time when you have to take care of your looks, you have to take care of your persona, you have to be very cautious about how you speak, how you talk. Don't hurt anybody. Yeah, your partner might be getting very demanding during this time. So all that is also going to actually change you as a person, but it should not impact you negatively. It's after all Rahu and Venus combination happening in the sky. So it might just bring about the triggering facts about doing things in a very unorthodox and an unconventional manner. So take care of all that. Okay. Marriage with somebody who is from outside community is also possible. Coming to the next sign, that is Capricorn. So for Capricorn natives, this transit of Rahu and Venus is happening over your 4th house, and being the ruler of the 10th as well as your 5th house. So this is a Yogakara Graha. This is a Yogakara Graha. Yogakara Graha is transiting the Kendra, very positive for you. In fact, it is giving you that upliftment, that boost of energy. You might be changing your place where you are living, or you might be just getting new goals that you have to achieve. You have achieved the goals that you have been working on. Now you have set new goals. Also, purchasing a vehicle, bigger vehicle is also quite possible. You might be working on your, health, your diet, maybe your relationship. You're putting a little extra effort. And also you're exploring your childhood now, or maybe childhood sweetheart just comes up, suddenly, and you just get overwhelmed during this transit. So make the best use of your compassion, your taste for aesthetics, your connection with your co-workers, and also your relationship with your people, your family members, and with your mother. So all these will actually help you, uplift you. Don't get carried away and overburden yourself with the work that you're involved in. It might just give you some problems and you're not taking care of yourself health-wise. So this might give you some health issues also. So take care, and you will be definitely sailing through this phase as well. Also, Saturn is looking at this zone, your 4th house zone from the 2nd. So you will be working through your financials very, very seriously now. And your avenues are opening, new avenues are opening up. Okay. Maintain good relationship with your mother. Take her advice, take her help, and you'll be fine. Okay. Also, okay. So now I'm giving you a few dates, 12th to the 15th. This Venus is going to be in the Gandanta zone, and it's going to be giving you some complications at the home front. Maybe you're traveling, now you want to take rest, you're at home, okay? But little uncomfortable, little emotional also. 15th to the 17th is the time when you'll be connecting with your children, with your partner, maybe some ex-partner comes into your life. Complications at the workplace can also be there. But at the same time, you'll be very concerned about your financials. You'll be working through your financials. More avenues you're going to be working through, how I can explore bigger and better opportunities now. On the okay, 17th to the 20th is the time when you will have to take care of your health. Your concern is about your appetite, your diet, and your fitness, and you're going to be following a strict regime now. You should be following that, and you should be following a strict diet also. And take care of your looks, take care of your communication skills, maybe enhance yourself and connect with your co-workers also. Take their help to decide what you want to do, in future, how should be the line of working. 20th to the 23rd of March is the time when you will be finding a potential partner, dating somebody, or in your at the place of work, you will be meeting some people from the overseas. You'll be connecting with the influential people now, or maybe, somebody who is, from a long time might just propose to you if you're single, okay? You might get married also. 23rd to the 26th is the time when you have to take care of your health, your financials also. Don't make hasty decisions. It's a transformative energy. You might just, dig deeper into the realms where you can improvise on yourself. 26th to the 29th of March is the time of travels. Maybe you will be working through your skills. You'll be uplifting yourself. You'll be understanding your relationships very much in a better manner. You want to just acquire more knowledge about the subject you are involved in, you're learning, okay? So uplift yourself, upgrade yourself. 29th to the 31st is the time when you will be working a lot, at the place of work. There's a lot of workload, or maybe, you're not feeling up to it, but you have to. So 29th to the 31st is a little uncomfortable time period, where you might just get detached from your people you're working with. Your team might just split. Something to do with some changes at the place of work is coming your way, and you're losing interest also. But you'll be on track on the 31st March till the 3rd of April. You will be connecting with more of the people, friends, institutions you'll be getting involved in, where you will be doing some charity, innovative something which actually is helpful for others. You're working through that. Healing abilities might just get uplifted also. And on the 31st March till the 3rd of April is the time when you will be, doing all this. 3rd of April to the 6th of April, you might just be traveling overseas, meeting a potential partner from the overseas lands, or going in for some education, because it's the 5th Lord in the 12th house. So this might bring about in the Navmansha. So this might bring about some major changes as far as your education is concerned. And you're going to be studying overseas for your brighter future for, for work-wise. Connecting with the foreign multinational companies is also on cards. So this is what the transit looks like. So make a note of the dates and do let me know in case you have any questions related to or doubts related to these. Or if I left something, then I can just cover it in the comment section. Coming to the next one, that is Aquarius. A long video. Okay, for Aquarius rising, this transit is happening of Rahu and Venus in the 3rd house. 3rd house is the house of communication, your siblings, your neighbors, how your travels are, short journeys are, how your mind is working. Are you in harmony with, or the balance with whatever you're thinking and doing, the action, okay? So you will be connecting with people now in a very, that sense of pleasure and creativity is there. Now is the time when you will have a lot of impact on your, your way you're doing things. You will get that energy because it's the 3rd house, that boldness, that courage. Venus is a Saumya Graha though, but Rahu is not. So this will amplify the energies where, you need that confidence, that fearlessness. So now is the time you will be working through the, through your heart. Whatever you want to do, you will be able to. So you'll be able to take the risk. You'll be very, focused. You'll be focused on growth now, because it's after all your Yogakara Graha, which is transiting the 3rd house, the Upchaya, one of the Upchaya houses. So this will uplift you, and your relationship chemistry and bonding with your father is also going to improve now. Your father's health will improve now. Maybe he's overworked, so he will be taking some vacation or rest. short journeys on cards for you also. Some meaningful writing you'll be doing. You're wanting to write, you're wanting to be a social media influencer, in case you are thinking of doing all those things. So you will be getting that upgradation. You'll be getting that platform also now. Your friends, your partner, your relationship is going to get better with people around you. You'll be resolving the issues which are long pending. Okay. So this is a good transit for you. Don't get too much argumentative, because Mars is the dispositional lord in the 5th house. So you might become a little aggressive also from time to time. So just maintain your cool, your peace, because you want to buy peace, of course. So the best is to keep quiet, keep mum. Okay. So financially, definitely this is going to be a better transit, and it is going to give you more avenues opening up. Saturn is as it is looking at this zone. So this will give you some clarity also as to what you want to do, where you want to invest. The 12th to the 15th of March is the time when you have to be careful about your relationship with your siblings. Maybe you can have some confrontation, or, some kind of imbalance in the relationship and harmony between the two of you. So take care. Don't get carried away and make wrong choices and decisions in impulse. 15th to the 17th of March is the time when you might be buying a vehicle, you might be traveling, you might be visiting some near and dear ones, or maybe you will be visiting your friends, you're connecting to your childhood days. You're going to be discussing financials also. At the same time, you'll be doing so many other things involved, emotional involvement. Okay. 17th to the 20th of March is the time when you might just come across a potential partner, or the ex-partner comes back, or there is some aggressive and tendencies that you can carry in the relationship. Some toxicity can be felt, and you are walking away from that relationship. Quite possible on the 17th to the 20th. Losing cool and patience is not the right thing to do right now. So just lie low and flow with the flow. It might just bring about some better results in future when Venus is going to be transiting the 4th house. Things will look a little better, okay? Because Venus is Digbala in the 4th house. 20th to the 23rd of March, I've covered, is the time when you will be focused on your work, on your health, on your fitness, and you might be working through your financials also, how you can park your funds, how you can be taking good care of people around you. Maybe somebody is in the hospital and you're nursing that person. So you are going to be quite busy during this time. And you'll be involved in some expenditures also. Take care of your health. I would request you again and again. Take care of your health and also your father's health during this time. Okay. So 23rd to the 26th, I've covered. 26th to the 29th. Sorry, 23rd to the 26th of March is the time when you might just get married. You might just find that potential partner you have been waiting for, or there are certain travel plans, some contracts you're going to be signing also during this time. 26th to the 29th of March is the time you have to take care of your health. You have to eat right. You have to sleep on time. You have to follow that strict routine now. 29th to the 31st of March is the time when you will be traveling. You might just come across the potential partner you have been waiting for, or you will be writing some book or some journaling, or maybe you will be following some religious institution or some spiritual belief system that you'll be taking up, and you'll be joining the organization. So this is going to be very helpful for you. In fact, if you do so, help others. Ketu is also looking at your 1st house. So you should actually join some organization where you can uplift others and yourself also. 31st March to the 3rd of April is the time when you might be changing a job. You might just get upgraded. You might just be very focused on your work, the routine, and you're going to be looking at it in a very deeper manner now. You're not going to be just superficially working. You'll be quite a research-oriented mindset, and you will get the positive results also because of that. 3rd April to the 6th of April, good time to connect with your friends, NGOs, charitable institutes, or maybe, writing some new books or exploring the new realms, different realms, or medication. Maybe, you're going to be, you are in the medicine industry, or maybe you're going to be inventing some new medicine also, some something to do with medical science. So that is going to be, that is good for you. In fact, this is a good period for achieving those kinds of goals. Okay. Coming to the last sign, that is Pisces. For Pisces natives, this Rahu and Venus being the ruler is in the second house transit and being the ruler of the 8th as well as the 3rd. So 3rd is the 8th from the 8th. So this is a little precarious kinds because the lordship is not that favorable. But at the same time, this will give you a lot of opportunities to make money through unfair means, taking big risks. And it is also in the 8th house from the 7th. So this might bring about issues with the financials of the partner or the partner's health. You will be getting those kinds of opportunities to explore your artistic bent of mind, to explore what you can, how you can navigate your life ahead, and also how you can be more, calmer in your relationship. Also, how you can take the help of your family members. That is something that will be going in your mind. I'll be sharing the dates, of course, also, but don't be impulsive. Don't lose cool. Don't be don't get carried away in the ego clashes. It might just be very, in impulse, you might make wrong choices and decisions. So just calm down. Just don't lose your head. This is not going to help you. Okay. And also, some inheritances or something to do with other people's money you're working through, also being the ruler of the 3rd and the 12th house from there. So siblings might be leaving and going for overseas education studies, or it is also possible that you might be also going in for some program or some something to do with your enhancement and uplifting you. You might be thinking of growth and how you can do well in your in the spheres you have been missing out on. So to uplift yourself, you have to be definitely doing things which don't stop here. You have to keep on and on and on to upgrade yourself, because what happens if we are not upgrading and updating ourselves, things become defunct, things get outdated, and you don't get the kind of results you're doing right now. So you have to keep on changing yourself towards better. And this is the time when you will be also making certain differences, big differences in other people's life also. Okay. So yeah, so this is what is going to be. And have I given the date of 15th? So 17th to the 20th is the time maybe you'll be changing your place, buying vehicle, or maybe travels, or maybe some redoing or refurbishing your house. Change of place is also quite likely. 20th to the 23rd is the time when you will be connecting with your children. Getting involved in a new relationship is also possible. Also, it is going to be it is not going to be ma'am, will you tell us anything related to the personal birth chart? No, I'm not going to. Please don't distract, sending the comments, it's like these. If it is related to the current video, you're most welcome to ask. So it is going to be, from the 20th to the 23rd that you have to take care of your emotions. Don't get carried away and make wrong decisions and wrong choices about your, maybe your partnership, your relationship. Maybe, you're very emotional and the partner is not actually giving you that kind of reciprocation. It's not reciprocal. So you feel quite uneasy because of that also. 23rd to the 26th, you might have some complications related to your work. With your co-workers, you have to be very, very calm. And also, you will be following a strict diet during this time. If you want to go in for those workouts, you'll be doing that, and you'll be losing weight if you have gained weight. Okay, so join a fitness regime and the diet, and this is going to really be helpful for you. 26th to the 29th is the time to find the potential partner you have been waiting for, getting married, or maybe, taking your partner out for dinner, asking for a date. That is also possible. 29th to the 31st is the time when you have to take care of your health, related to gynae issues. You have to take care, lower abdominal issues, and also monetary issues also you have to be really working through. This is the time when you will be deciding about your parking of funds, and this is going to be definitely a deciding time. 31st March to the 3rd of April is the time when you will be traveling, you'll be meeting the potential partner, or maybe, while traveling, you are learning something about your, the hidden realms. Coming across the right kind of guru is also possible during this date, 31st of March till the 3rd of April. And you might be getting very passionate about your relationship in your romance. Quite possible. Plus minus a day or two can also happen. 3rd April to the 6th of March is good time for getting connected with your co-workers. Working in a team is also a good idea. It will uplift you. And also, you'll be very charismatic. That personality will enhance during this time, and it will just be, like magnanimity of this is going to attract others, and you're going to be feeling quite, over excited about and over thrilled about it also. Acquire more knowledge during this time. Start the projects that have been lying pending, and you will be able to clear off all the, the goals that you have set also. You'll be able to clear the pending tasks that have been assigned. All right. So this is it for all the 12 ascendants and moon signs and the Dasha-wise predictions. I hope you all enjoyed it. And in case you have any questions, please do write in the comment section. It's really very late where I am. So let's call it a day and have a great transit of Venus in the sign of Aries. But all that glitters is not gold. So don't get carried away and don't make wrong choices and wrong decisions during this time. It's not going to be helping you any which ways. Okay. Take care and Om Tat Sat.